Have you ever wondered why, if you Google or search on YouTube, what is the best Medicare Advantage plan, you just don't get an answer? Well, I'm gonna tell you why that is. Now, if I were to go on Google right now and search what is the best Medicare Advantage plan, immediately what's gonna pop up is ads. The first 10 things I'm gonna see are gonna be from the big insurance carriers advertising they are the best plan, to click on their product and then go through their entire where do you live process to find the best plan in your area. When I go on YouTube and I search what is the best Medicare Advantage plan, I'm gonna probably come up with a list of videos that say best Medicare Advantage plan for 2023 in the title, but then they're going to go through how to kind of sort through finding the best one that will not say a carrier or a specific plan. If you did the same search with a Medicare supplement plan, you will get opinions from brokers all over the country saying choose plan F, choose plan G, choose plan H. But why don't they do that with Medicare Advantage? It's because there's a lot of regulations in Medicare. I can talk about a Medicare supplement plan, meaning I can talk about plan G and how it works all day. I don't necessarily talk about the carriers because all the carriers have to offer the exact same plan G. Their rates can be different, but they all operate plan G the same way. Therefore, I can just go over what plan G covers, why I choose it, why I think it's the best, yada, yada, yada. Now, Medicare Advantage is literally based on the county you live in. So a plan in Los Angeles County isn't necessarily going to be the same plan in Orange County, even though they're next door neighbors. They could even be by the same carrier and even have the same plan name, but what they cover and what they don't cover, the amounts they cover, the amounts they don't cover could actually be different. So that's one reason why you never get a straight answer as to what is the best Medicare Advantage plan. I think it's really hard for someone to be an expert in multiple Medicare Advantage plans in multiple counties in multiple states. There's just too many variables on that one. So what most brokers do is they end up getting a couple carriers that they really like, that they really use. Now, the reason no one ever says the name of these carriers, and the reason I'm not going to say the name of these carriers, is because they prohibit us from saying their name on camera or in advertising without express written consent by them. It's actually like a lot of work to go through getting the consent of the big insurance carrier to say, yes, you can use my name in a YouTube video. But to do so, I need to see your entire YouTube outline, what you plan on saying, how you plan on presenting it, all your slides, all the things that you're going to show. And I got to make sure that you're presenting our company in the right way. I mean, it's just a lot. It's a lot for one person who's trying to just make content about Medicare to do. And that's why a lot of YouTubers or people that put their videos on YouTube don't say the plan. They don't say the carrier. It's because they're not allowed. And it's kind of crazy because I feel like in most industries, you can, if I was going to create a video about cars, I could say, oh, let's compare the Tesla to the Lucid or the Rivian or something like that. But I can't say, let's compare this carrier to this carrier plan-wise. I mean, it's all on Medicare.gov. And that's why most people aren't making videos about what is the best plan and giving you the exact information that you want when you're searching. Instead, what happens is you search, you click on something, and then you either call an 800 number or call a number on screen or connect with someone in your local area or just connect with someone in general, and you end up asking them. And hopefully they know what they're talking about. There's a saying that people don't really want to know how the watch works. They just want to know what time it is. And when it comes to insurance, that is so true, like beyond true. And I get it because this stuff's confusing. I work in the industry and it's absolutely confusing. When it comes down to figuring out what is the best plan for you, here is my advice of what I would do. Number one, I always believe you should speak with a local broker. If you don't know where to find one, I would use Google for that. I would say who's local in my area. I would really stray away from any sort of 800 number or someone who operates out in a different state or different county. And the reason being is because if you're doing a Medicare Advantage plan, I find it hard to believe that you can be a Medicare Advantage plan expert and multiple states, multiple counties with multiple carriers who offer multiple plans. There's just too many variables. I think that you, as a broker, you're able to help people. Like I'm able to help somebody in the state of South Carolina with a Medicare Advantage plan, but I'll be the first to say, I don't even know where your city is in relation to your hospital. Any information I look up will be stuff that I can find readily available on the internet or by using my tools or things like that, or by using the carrier's website. And these things are all available to you as well. It's just, a lot of confusing stuff and you don't know exactly where to go to look. So I would recommend start with a local broker. That would be my number one thing. My second thing would be go on Medicare.gov, the government's website, and that's where they can actually list all the plans. You can check out the star ratings. Medicare Advantage plans are rated, 1 through 5, 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. And you can see what plans are available by which carriers in your area based on your zip code. And then you can filter which ones you might apply for or be qualified for. But I wouldn't just click apply on the site. I would kind of write down maybe like 3 to 5 of those and then speak with a local broker and then go over those 3 to 5 with the local broker. Now, here's the thing. A local broker may not be licensed and appointed to sell every carrier in your county. So in any case, that's where I'd start. That's where I'd go. And that's why we don't see people saying exact names of insurance carriers or insurance Medicare Advantage plans on film. And if you do find someone who does. That means they actually went through the legwork to do it the proper way. So kudos to them. And that's someone that I would put my faith in and trust in, because if they're that diligent to go through all the kind of BS that you have to go through, at least in this time, this day, to create content by using a carrier's name, and I think you found a good broker to trust. That's my 2 cents for now. Thank you for staying with me to the end. As always, I wish you well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.